right, let's see. I think we're live.
Let us know if you can hear us, see us all right.
Yeah, somebody drop a comment over to the side if we're sounding good and if you can hear us. We'll let a couple more people jump on here. We're at 49 people, 12 likes already. Thank you guys. All right, I think it usually takes a second. There we go. All right,
Awesome.
I can hear us good. Oh, good. Mr. Allen, my second father's on here, so I'm picturing some great questions coming. All right, looks like everybody can hear us loud and clear. So we'll start kicking this thing off, letting a few more people jump on here. We're up to 51. So I know it's a Monday night. People are at work. So first off, we're Trey and Zoe. If you follow the channel, you already know that. We've been married a little over 7 months now, and we have a chocolate lab and an awesome unknown breed cat. They get along like best friends, and we built a house here in Plant City, Florida, and it turned out awesome, if you can see behind us. All right, so secondly, we would like to say thank you to all of you followers that are watching right now. You guys have grown this channel to over 76,000 subscribers in I think it's just over 9 months. So it's absolutely incredible. We can't thank you enough, and we'll be talking about that again here in a little bit. Third, like always, we ask that you guys keep everything professional and respectful. If you don't have something nice to say, there's no need to put it in the comments. So let's see, we got some people jumping in here loud and clear. Hello from New Mexico. All right, sounds good. So let's see. We've got 126, 131. People are still slowly jumping on here. Fourth, super chats. If you guys aren't aware, there's an option over there on the side of the screen to, it's like when you go to comment, you can provide a super chat. What it does is it pins your comment in bright, bold letters and a bright, right now, these comments are popping up on the side and it's kind of hard to decipher through all of them. But if you do a super chat, it pops it up bright. I can see who contributed, and those contributions are very, very helpful for us, and they all go back into our business. With that, every person who contributes a super chat in this live is going to be entered for a giveaway at the end of this live. So that being said, basically everybody who puts a super chat in the comments, I'm going to write your name down on a piece of paper, and it's going to go into this bucket. And at the end of the live, we're going to draw 2 names out of the bucket. The first name is going to win this TripleLRusticDesigns custom-made red oak cutting board. Rustic serving tray, charcuterie board, whatever you want to call it. But that's the first name. That's what you're going to win. The second name is going to win a t-shirt of their choice. Right now, I've got a just standard crew cut. This is the sage color. Looks pretty cool. It's our TripleLRusticDesigns t-shirt. We also have tank tops. We have white, and we have a couple other colors. So the second name will win whatever t-shirt of their choice, and we'll be shipping both of these items out to those winners at the end of the video. All right, so let's get those items pushed off to the side.
Recovering Californian.
All right, recovering Californian. You're
already in there.
Already going in the bowl. Give me just a second. Zoe's gonna read some more things.
And he said, this Allen guy sounds like trouble. He is. Yes, you're right about that. So, hello from my mom. Hello, Mom. Thanks for joining.
I should add, since this is just getting kicked off, every time someone puts in a super chat, it goes into the drawing. So Recovering Californian, for example, if you give another super chat, you get another entry into the giveaway drawing. So take that as it is. So there's first one going into the bucket.
All right, already in there. What else we got?
All right, let's see. Oh, we got Mr. 19. Honey, you can look at that.
Thank you, Mr. 19. Appreciate that. We got some comments coming in. Hello from Massachusetts. Alan, tell your followers how you overcame your, oh God, your paralyzing childhood fear of sawdust.
Oh,
is that a truth right there?
I think he's starting to lose it up top a little bit because I don't even know what he's talking about. Let's see, recovering Californian again.
Oh, you're busy over there.
Oh yeah, you can talk to them
Yeah,
while I
let's
do
see. Let's see. Summer Dawn, hello. Jeff. Hi from Newfoundland, hello. Arkansas. Chrissy and Nanny, hello. Thanks for joining us. Northern Minnesota.
Okay.
Let's see.
212 people. It's doing pretty good.
Alan said, were you ever a Sean John model?
I went through a lot of phases growing up. I would say it started out as a city boy, then it went to kind of a country boy, then it went to a skater phase, and then from the skater phase it went into a slightly ghetto phase, I would guess you call it. And then I landed here as a upstanding citizen.
Upstanding citizen, yeah. Outdoorsman.
Outdoorsman, country boy.
Outside with Shibe. Keep up the great work, guys. Quality products from quality people. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's the gentleman who Dad loves watching with the firewood.
Firewood, yep.
So thank you very much. Let's see.
Alan, Trey, your dad said he'd give me $20 for every comment of mine that you read. Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna start ignoring your comments, Mr. Allen, because I've got a lot of other ones that I need to pay attention to.
Save your dad some money.
Yeah.
Hello from St. Petersburg, Florida. Ooh, not too far. Ontario, Canada.
All right.
Yeah, coming in fast. Your mom's on here.
Oh, there you go. There's a first question. Thank you, Fab Inc.
Did you ever build your own skateboard?
I didn't build it myself. I had one custom made. I think it was called like a birdhouse. And funny story. So my father, I mentioned my father in the past. Both of my parents have always been extremely supportive, but my father helped me build a 28-foot long by 5 foot tall by 8 foot wide half pipe in the backyard. And I spent pretty much every day with a dirt bike helmet on trying to learn how to drop in this half pipe. Like, it was extensive. It was a beautiful half pipe. I think one time I successfully dropped in without falling, but then I got so scared afterwards that I bailed and like did a whole bunch of front flips. As for the phases, once I hit that country boy phase after the skater phase, I tied a rope around it with my truck that my dad bought me when I was 16, and I floored it and ripped the entire half pipe in half because it was like starting to get weathered, and it turned into a giant bonfire. And then I retired my skateboarding career.
That was the end of that?
Yeah. All right. Fab Inc., thank you very much for that super chat and that question. You're going in the bucket.
Hi, Randy. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Randy.
David.
We've got, what is that, 5 or 6 in the bucket already?
Woo.
Somebody's going to win a cutting board.
Augustine, I want to order a slab of that pretty redwood for a countertop. Information on that.
Okay. So we've been cutting a couple different things. We've cut some cherry, some cedar, and we cut something the other day that the closest thing that I've been able to figure out what it is a Chinese elm. I'm not sure if it is that, but from all the research that I've done, I think that's what it is. And that picture of Zoe standing with those slabs on this live, like the thumbnail, that's what that is. It was in crazy, like it was orange on the outside and like the sapwood, and then it had like red grain down the middle. It was like kind of like a mixture of cherry and cedar together.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
It resembled that a lot.
Oh, Zach.
Thanks for the super chat. Hey guys, what drone do you guys use to film? Oh yeah, he just got a drone.
Oh, very nice.
Some information on that.
Zach, your name's going in the bucket for the giveaway.
Woo!
So I have the DJI Mavic Air 2, and it's an incredible drone, especially for the money. Luckily, my amazing wife and my father teamed up together and surprised me with that thing.
Oh, that's right.
Like about a year ago, actually. It was May last year when they got that for me. It's incredible. Like, if I was to encourage anybody to buy a drone, I would say go for the DJI. And that model, the Mavic Air 2, is really good. It's like, I think it's like $799. It shoots 4K 60 video. The features on it are insane. Like I can draw a box on me and it'll track me, and super nice. And we don't use it enough in our videos like we should. So maybe in the future videos, I'll try to include more drone footage.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
A lot of you guys watch Nathan from Out of the Woods, and he pretty much every video includes some incredible drone shots up there in Tennessee. So I really like the way he does that, and I think we'll start doing that as well.
All right, coming in quick.
Yeah, I haven't even been able to keep up. So guys, this is why the super chats are so important. It really highlights it for us, because like right now there's probably been over like 300-400 comments already.
Outside with Shy. Do you guys get that branding iron working well for you?
We did.
Yeah, we used both of them actually.
Yep. Yeah. Which one would you say you liked more?
I like the one where we have to heat it up with the torch.
Mm-hmm.
The electric one is good because it's always always consistent actually.
Yeah.
But I do like the one where you can heat it up.
Yeah. So we've got, if you guys haven't seen those videos, we partnered with the Custom Brand Shop, and we also partnered with Gearhart Industry. Both companies sent us branding irons, and they both made us our own custom brand for the branding iron. The video that we did, the very first video, she was using it to, like, you heat it up with a torch and you brand things. And honestly, even though that's the cheaper version, I kind of like that one.
Yeah, I do
too. Like when you're using the electric model from Gearhart Industry, that one, it takes like a while to heat up. You got to wait like 20 minutes for it to heat up. And then I don't know if it just doesn't have as much like detail as the custom brand shops did. So that's why I've enjoyed using the custom brand shops, like the cheaper model, more.
Yeah.
You want to catch up with that?
Yeah. Let's see. Covering Floridian, that mailbox post you both worked on was a beast. That thing was huge. It was so heavy. He pulled up with it. I'm like, what the heck do you expect to do with this? It was crazy trying to get that in there, but it turned out really, really nice.
We're covering Californian. This is, I think, your third entry in the bowl. Look at that. Building up, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that turned out really nice. And it's not going to get, if the car hits that, there's going to be trouble for the car.
Yeah.
So that thing's going to last forever.
There's been some interesting comments and some interesting engagement on that video. And that video is on our other channel called Home Between the Oaks. If you want to jump on YouTube later, just search Home Between the Oaks. It'll be the first thing that pops up. But yeah, the mailbox turned out awesome. The mail lady loves it. She's like a huge fan of all of our stuff. So she's actually, I've given her some cedar sachet bags, and she handles all of our packages that we ship out every day. So she loves it.
She's a real MVP.
Yeah, she's amazing. All right, let's see. I'll try to see what these. Who's been your personally known but not blood relative lifelong inspiration as an outdoorsman?
That's from Alan.
That's from Alan, and I would have to say my answer is
that's a hard one.
Jim Shockey. No, yeah. So my dad's best friend is Alan. He's putting a lot of funny comments in here. He's been around my entire life, ever since I can remember. And he's an interesting fella, and he's also a very successful businessman and person like my dad. And he's always been like more of the outdoorsman. So as growing up, I learned a lot of like my hunting techniques and some of the outdoor stuff from him. And then I learned a lot of other interesting things from my father. So they were a great pair growing up. They made great life partners.
December Sag. Love you guys' channel. God bless you both. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that super chat. We're adding your name to the bucket.
December Sag. $20 super chat. Woo! Thank you very much, man. That's gonna go a long way with our shop. We're doing some big things behind the scenes, and you guys don't even understand how much work goes into all this. We're slowly growing. I would say the channel's quickly growing, but the shop's slowly growing because we still have our full-time careers, and it's just so hard to like accomplish things while videoing.
Goes off on Greg Barnes. How do you divide your time with work and YouTube?
Oh, there you go. That's a great question, Greg.
Pretty much every day we have off from our regular jobs, we're working on either YouTube or at the shop, working on cutting wood, filling orders, making products for you guys. So any day off we have, we're at the shop.
Yeah.
So right now it's really 50-50, I'd say.
Yeah. We leading up to the wedding, we barely saw each other because we were working so much like overtime and off-duty shifts at our full-time career. And ever since the wedding has been over, we've devoted all of our attention to one, hanging out together. We spend a lot of time on the couches here watching Netflix, but also now all of our days off we spend at the sawmill making these videos and making actually pretty cool memories together.
Kevin Stevens, are you guys seeing any economic benefits from the lumber shortages, or is it hurting you guys in any way, like getting logs? I'd say it's definitely helped us. We're getting a lot of logs. We've teamed up, like we said in our last live, we teamed up with a lot of local lumber companies, and they give us a lot of their wood, or I guess tree cutting services. They give us a lot of their logs. So that's how we get endless supply of logs. But it's helped us out because a lot of people are coming to us for orders or for boards because they don't want to either pay the prices at the big stores or it's not available. Yeah.
And on that, one of the things that we want to do here at our shop, the lumber stores, they don't care about your projects. They don't care about your wallet. We're normal people. We love building projects. We're sitting at the dinner table that we created. So I'm not going to take a piece of lumber, mark it up triple of what it should cost, and just make a crazy amount of money on it for no reason. So we don't have the supply that a big box store has, but all of our lumber that we sell to people, we keep it at very affordable prices, like back at the prices that lumber should be, not these outrageous prices. So we do stay very busy, but for the last like 3 weeks, I haven't really been cutting any lumber. We've been focusing on a lot of other stuff. We've been pretty busy at work. And then one of our big announcements that we will be saying here. So we're 16 minutes in. At 30 minutes in, we'll talk about our big announcement. I know you guys are super excited, but that's what we've been focusing a lot of our attention on recently.
James Brown, approximately how long does it take to edit your videos to a usable upload?
Very good. You can answer it from your perspective. I do all the editing for the videos. She is the very supportive one that gets to deal with the behind the scenes of it. So I'll let her tell you.
It probably takes, after we film all day long, we'll come home, cook dinner, and then he sits down and edits the video. I mean, sometimes it takes 6+ hours to edit a video. And then on top of that, converting it onto the computer and downloading it in a way that YouTube allows to upload. So sometimes it's 1 a.m. and it's finally uploading onto YouTube. And that's after a long day of filming and editing.
Yeah. Real quick, I see Outside with Shib dropped another super chat with a question. Let me get his name written down and thrown in the bucket. And then I want to touch on the editing thing. Is there anybody else?
Yeah, Outside with Shib said, how's the firewood business going? Here in PA is really picking up. We've been doing really well with the firewood. Surprisingly, a lot of people in Florida want firewood, especially even though it's heating up out here in the summer. A lot of people are still coming looking for firewood.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing down here, everybody wants to have bonfires. So like up north, everybody uses firewood for in the winter season. Down here, it's like nonstop. People are always having bonfires every weekend. So my mom has been in charge of the firewood sales, and she's been killing it. She just every weekend on Facebook Marketplace, she's selling the crap out of firewood. Back to the editing question. So I would say the quickest that I can get a video put onto the computer edited would be 6 hours. Like that's like the minimum. Any of these extensive videos, we're looking at like 8 to 10 hours. And that's just like the editing portion. So for example, to put the footage from this, especially this new camera, to take that footage and put it on the computer, anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour to transfer all that footage just to the computer. Then you got like, we got Mr. 19 again. Thank you, Mr. 19. I'm wrapping it up. So then you got, let's say 6 hours of editing. So that's me staring at a computer over and over again, editing. And then once that's done, then exporting the video takes, I'd say a minimum of about 20 minutes, but usually they're anywhere from like 30 minutes to 45 minutes just to export it. So that's one step. Then once it's exported, it's like a huge file. So then I have to convert it down to a smaller file, which takes another 20 to 30 minutes. And then I upload it to YouTube, which then takes about another final 20 to 30 minutes to upload to YouTube. And then I finally hit publish and it comes out to you guys. So I would say the overall process, minimum 8 hours, maximum 12 hours, 14 hours. All right, Mr. 19.
19 said, do you guys work with Purple Heart wood? I'd love to have a cutting board made out of that.
Ooh.
Purple Heart. I'm not familiar with that wood.
I haven't heard of that at all.
We'll have to look that up, see if we can get some from our area.
Yeah, I'll definitely do some research. I don't know if it's down here in Florida. I'm slowly learning all of the woods that are down here in our area, but your name's going in the bucket. Thank you for the question, sir. All right.
Let's see. I think my
Big announcements.
Kristy, will you be ordering any more t-shirts? Yes, we just got another order of t-shirts in, and our t-shirt designer is working on printing them right now. So we'll have more coming to you guys in a couple different colors, a couple different styles.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know when those are out.
Yeah, we're working on some new designs, and I'll go ahead and let you guys in on a secret. We're thinking of making an outline design of Zoe in the Sawmill, kind of like a silhouette. And for all of you watching, all 228 of you, let me know in the comment down below if you would be interested in a Zoe with the Sawmill t-shirt. I think it'd be a cool design. All right, people up north have bonfires as well, and probably more than you down south. I would say that's a very accurate statement.
Yep.
Down here, it's more about like the country rednecks just burning stuff and jumping over the bonfire. Up there, I feel like with the cold weather, people like to have the bonfires to stay warm.
Or have nice little outdoor fire places. All right, scrolling through them. Sam Haynes. So basically, we do the same thing. We stare at the videos also. Wait, did I just type that out loud? Yes, basically. Hello from New York. Hello, Randy.
Randy, we love you, man. You're a lifetime viewer, subscriber.
Yes,
every
true
video.
Fan.
Every time I post a video, Randy's there commenting on it.
Alan, serious question. Do you ever get any Osage orange or yew wood? They're good for making longbows. I don't know about those.
That's a great question. I have not come across either one of those yet. I met another tree guy yesterday. I think it was yesterday, the day before, and he says he's extremely busy and he gets every possible kind of wood down here. So we solidified that partnership as well, and he's going to start bringing us out some really cool stuff.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Brian Willem, can I come by the shop and look at cutting boards and slabs? I'm local here in the area and would love to meet you guys. You guys rock. Thanks for your service. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, I'll touch on that real
Definitely.
quick. So at the shop, we just did a 20-foot extension. As far as like the overhang in the working area, we've now have a ton of room to do like woodworking stuff. Last time we kept bumping into each other and bumping into the other stands. The next project, when we get after this month, when we're done with the announcement, we're going to be working on framing in a small section of our shop, and I'm going to throw an air conditioner in there, put up some cool shiplap on the walls, and it's going to become our showroom. So there's been a ton of people, like you're not the only one. Like every day I get emails and phone calls of people wanting to come by the shop. So we'll set up that little room. We'll have all kinds of things on display. And that way, when people come by the shop, they can come in there, pick something out like a cutting board, a charcuterie board, t-shirts. So that's just to come maybe next month.
Right now, one of our guest bedrooms is just stuff with all of our TripleLRusticDesigns merchandise, our products. So we're looking forward to having a little shop where we can keep everything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hello. The shirt. Robert, what's my height? I'm 4'10". I think you asked that a couple of times. So. Sure. Texas. Hello from Texas. Como Joe. Love all you guys' content. You guys produce some fantastic products. Great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, it's nice to hear.
Things have been getting crazy busy. Like I'd say as the days go on, I get more and more emails of people wanting some of our products. So we thank all of you watching and all of our subscribers for all the support. Delise,
do you have any new items you're thinking of making? I think we have a whole list of items that we're wanting to work on, wanting to make. It's just either finding the time or drying the wood to.
So the biggest thing holding us back right now is a kiln system.
Mm-hmm.
We have been working on some things behind the scenes. I won't make that announcement yet because I want to wait till it's solidified, but we should be getting a kiln system here in the near future. And when we do that, we'll be able to dry all of our woods extremely fast. Like we'll be able to dry 1,500 board feet of pine in 10 days. And then oak, we would be able to dry 4,000 board feet of oak in 30 days. So right now, as you guys know, it's like an inch per year for like proper air drying time. So being able to dry that much wood in a month is going to be huge. And as soon as that happens, all of our projects are going to skyrocket. Like we've been holding back. Like I want to make live edge tables. I want to make cutting boards. I want to make all kinds of cool stuff. And I've been like having to pause because I don't want to make something with wood that's not fully dry and then it just be a bad product. I don't want to send out bad products to anybody.
Same goes with selling the boards that we cut. A lot of people are fine buying green boards, but we don't want to sell them if they're just going to warp or move a little bit. So we're definitely waiting for that kiln to really start pushing out some boards for you guys.
Fab Inc. just dropped another super chat.
What is the largest tree you milled, and did you have any hesitation before you cut it? It's probably that. Which one was it?
We did. So largest can be answered both ways. So we've done logs all the way up to 16 feet. One of the pine logs we did the other day was massive. Like we cut it down to 16-inch wide cant. So like huge, giant block of pine. But we've also done that big cedar. That big cedar log is one of our most viewed videos on our YouTube channel. It's actually catching up to Zoe's video. It's like, I think it's only like 2,000 views right behind Zoe's. Like it's so close. So that one was pretty big. Our mill can handle up to 33 inches. Technically, the log can be 36 inches, but the widest cut can be 33 inches. And we did some oak slabs that were 33 inches wide, and we took it pretty slow because we were a little worried.
Definitely push the limits on it.
Yeah.
Bob's Wood Stuff. How do you choose what content goes on which channel since you have 2 channels? Well, anything that has to do with the mill or building things from wood or making things for you guys, that goes on TripleLRusticDesigns. As for Home Between the Oaks, anything that has to do with the house. Let's see. I think this our table.
We put the table on TripleLRusticDesigns because we made it there at the shop. It probably could have gone on this channel on Home Between the Oaks as well. But like she's saying, everything that has to do with our property down here goes on Home Between the Oaks. Anything that happens at our farm where the sawmill is goes on TripleLRusticDesigns.
See, hello.
Jody Man said, you guys have a lot of serious equipment. Pretty cool watching all of it. Yeah, Jody, I get a lot of questions about our equipment, and then I get a lot of like hate comments about me being young and having equipment. None of the equipment is mine. Like I said in the last video, I have a very successful father, and he's been very helpful in purchasing equipment and helping me grow this sawmill business, as well as like helping him get ready for retirement.
Sergeant Cymek just got my Rustic chopping board the other day. Love your stuff. Keep up the great work. Cool. Thank you very much. We love to hear any feedback from the products that we push out, anything that constructive criticism that can help us do things better for you guys.
Yeah.
Summer from Emma. Has anyone got any injuries out there at the sawmill? No, I don't think so.
Nothing major. So
maybe some pride.
Yeah. Like
pride, but that's about it.
In one of those last videos, I was trying to roll the log, and the log like actually ended up going, and I fell and hit my shin against the sawmill. It just gave me a pretty bad bruise on my shin. Wasn't anything too bad.
Nothing serious out there.
Yeah, I think Dad hurt his knee one time, like dropping a piece of firewood that like maybe hit him in the knee, but nothing serious. As much as people comment saying that we're unsafe at the sawmill and all kinds of stuff that they're saying, we take safety pretty seriously. We both have full-time careers that we can't risk messing up. So
There's a lot that goes behind the
Yeah,
scenes
yeah.
to ensure that we're both safe
Yeah.
and we're not going to get hurt in any way.
And quite honestly, so I've kind of mastered the science behind making a video. And I know that if I take off the mask and sand a board, people are going to comment 1,000 times about, you should be wearing a mask, you should be wearing a mask. What they don't realize is it's benefiting our channel because the YouTube algorithm sees that as engagement on the video. So there's a lot of stuff that's planned that you guys don't think is planned.
Back 40 firewood.
firewood.
Thank you for the super chat. Hey, you two, where's your cups? Mix one up and raise it up. And this is what you're talking about. I have my wine.
Yep, and I've
water.
got water. I'm a very interesting individual and only drink water.
He only drinks water. I am enjoying my wine. Thank you, Back 40.
Thank you for the super chat, Back 40 Firewood. We love your channel, man. And thanks for teaching us how to go live.
Yeah,
You're going in the bucket.
Alan Dunlap, do you own the wood or buy the wood, or people just bring it to you to saw?
Oh, that's a good question. This will be the last question, and then we're going to go ahead and get the big announcement knocked out, and then we'll go back to questions. On that, we've partnered with a lot of tree companies. Pretty much every tree company in our area we've partnered with. They bring us the logs. Specialty woods we have to pay for. Certain things like oak is the biggest, most popular thing around here. We don't have to pay for a lot of the oak. And then we've also partnered with a gentleman who had 5 acres worth of pine trees. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever met, and he's actually become a good friend through the process. But he gave us all 5 acres of his pine trees. So that's where we've been getting a lot of the lumber. And in an exchange, I'm going to make him some fence posts and some board materials so he can make a beautiful fence on the front of his property. All right, hold on, let's see. So we got that in the bucket. We're caught up. All right, guys, we're going to pause the questions for a second. You can put them up there. We'll try to catch back up, but we're going to announce our big announcement. All right. So do you want to tell them what we're doing?
Yeah, you guys are probably like wondering what the heck could they possibly be announcing? Well, we are finally taking our honeymoon. Yep, it's been 7 months since we got married, and we've been trying to plan our honeymoon, and just things hasn't been the right time with Corona and all that sort of thing. So we're glad that we pushed it back, so we're able to do a big honeymoon that will probably be one of the best things we'll be able to do. So
I would say it's kind of cool because like we didn't really have anything in mind when we got married for a honeymoon, and then with
pregnant. No, not yet.
No. What is that?
It's our camera.
Oh, body camera's freaking out in the back seat. All right, so what was I saying? So, we didn't really have anything in mind at the wedding, and with all the COVID restrictions, COVID was in full swing at that time. We were like, let's just wait because we don't want to ruin our honeymoon or waste a honeymoon not doing anything fun. So,
or that we really wanted to do.
Yes. Yeah. And with that, I'm very, very happy that we waited because our YouTube the monetization got turned on November 9th. We got married October 3rd. So little over a month after we got married, our monetization turned on the YouTube. I'm waiting to the end of the year to go into great details about our monetization, our revenue from the YouTube channel.
We'll do a video on that.
I'll break it down at the end of this year because it can be very helpful for people. And all I want to do is help people grow their own YouTube channel and learn.
And that's how we learned about it, was from watching other people kind of explain their experience with the monetization of YouTube and what they had to go through with it. Yeah.
So where I'm going with that though, is because you guys have grown this channel to 76,000 subscribers in 9 months, our revenue from the channel has been very, very good. So what I'm getting at is you guys, all of you watching right now, all 245 of you, and then everybody who's going to watch this video after this, because of you guys, you 100% paid for our full honeymoon. So like, and our honeymoon's pretty crazy. Like we're going to go over it here in a second. Like it's once in a lifetime. We wanted it to be something super unique and something we'll remember for the rest of our lives.
So we were going back and forth between, what we were thinking of doing. We really want to go see Yellowstone. We were thinking about going to Hawaii, and both of those things interest us, but we weren't getting as excited as we wanted to be for our big honeymoon. So then we watched YouTube videos about, good places to go on a honeymoon. And then we saw one about a safari, we were like, oh, that's exactly what we want to do. So we did some research, we got a travel agent, and we booked our trip. So we are going to Tanzania, Africa. We're going to the Serengeti. It's going to be a 2-week trip, 12 days.
Yeah.
And we'll do the first part in Tanzania, in the Serengeti, doing a full safari. And then the last leg of the trip will be in Zanzibar at the beach.
Yep. And then to touch on that and to break it down in some details. So the travel agent company that we used is called Timbuktu. Amazing company. We reached out to a couple of them. We introduced ourselves. We talked about our YouTube. And Timbuktu actually chose to partner with us. So we met like our travel agent. Her name's Joanna. Absolutely incredible. Has handled everything for this trip so quick and like efficient. If they've been changing our flights, they've been canceling our flights. Like the
3
airlines,
times they canceled our flights.
the airlines have completely screwed us over for this, and really we're getting close. Like I'd say like 9 days out or 10 days out, they canceled one of our flights and said, you're just getting left at the last stop. You're not making it to Tanzania. I'm like, that's unacceptable. But anyways, every time I sent an email to Joanna about things, within like 30 minutes, she's got it updated. She has everything coordinated. The whole thing was super easy to actually plan through their company. So if you guys ever want to look into taking a extravagant like safari trip anywhere, I would look into Timbuktu travel agent company.
Very, very happy with them. They sent us a couple different packages. Yep. We got back to them about what we liked, what we didn't like, what we wanted to do, and where we wanted to go, where we wanted to stay. They reconfigured a package for us, sent it back to us, and
yeah, it was pretty cool because like we had no clue as far as the research. I basically just said what we wanted to do, and they put together 3 different packages with like a whole list of things. So it worked out really well. Yeah. They were like, for this package, you can do all these things, and it was awesome. So we chose a package, and it's basically 12 days in Tanzania. So the first day we get there, we're going to Arusha, and we're staying at like, I think it's called like the Arusha Coffee House. It's like, I think that's the area of Tanzania where there's like a lot of coffee production. So we'll only be there for the night. We're staying there for one night. Oh man, there's so many comments coming in, guys. So we're staying in Arusha for the first night. The second night, or the second day, we get transferred to, I don't know if I'm saying this right. It's called Ngorongoro Crater. So I guess a meteor struck Africa long time ago. So there's this giant like hole in the middle of the Tanzania area, and they call it the Ngorongoro Crater. And all of the animals are down like in this big hole. It's kind of like, it's like land with mountains around it. And that's where we're going to see like the big 5. So we're going to be seeing lions. We're going to see black rhino.
Hopefully,
giraffe,
fingers crossed, we're going to see the
water
big 5.
buffalo. Pretty much, I've watched enough videos. I'm pretty confident that we're going to see everything while we're in there. So we're going to be there for 4 days. And while we're there, we're staying in what looks like a dome or like an orb, like a big bubble on the side of a mountain. Yeah.
Like a see-through orb. So you're in this big bubble, and it's like your room, and then you wake up and you see you're right on the side of the crater. Yeah,
it's like on the side of the mountain, like by the crater, and it's completely like you can see the stars and everything. It's just like a big bubble. That's where we're going to be staying for the first 4 days. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. And then, so after those 4 days of that safari is over, we're getting shipped over to the Serengeti. And if you guys search safari, like African safari, one of the most popular places that are going to pop up as far as the pictures is the 4 Seasons in the Serengeti. It's the nicest place that you can possibly stay while you're out there. So we are staying there, and it's going to be really cool because they have a swimming pool, like an infinity swimming pool that looks out over the watering hole. So while you're sitting in the swimming pool, like Zoe's going to be enjoying her glass of wine, there's going to be like elephants, lions,
tigers and bears,
water buffalo, all kinds of stuff,
bears, but
drinking from the water hole while she's swimming. So it's gonna be super cool. Oh, Brent Boardman.
Helping finance your equipment needs and wants. Happy honeymoon, kids. Thank you so much, Brent.
Thank you very much, Brent.
That's awesome.
All
All right,
right.
we got some comments up here.
I know, but I got to finish telling them the announcement. All right, Brent, you're going in the bucket, buddy. Thank you so much for your super chat. So yeah, we're staying at the Four Seasons, and like I said, infinity pool. And while we're there, we're going to be following the Great Migration. So if you just Google African Great Migration, the whole giant herd of wildebeest cross this river, and it's like crazy because they jump into the river and they take the chance of getting eaten by crocodiles, and it's going to be nuts. So we've got our new camera gear. I've rented insane camera lenses. Like the lens that I rented is a 200 to 600 millimeter. It's like this big. Like
That's too big for our luggage.
it's like 20 inches long. Like it's huge, and I should be able to reach out and really get some really cool video. And then so wrapping it up, we spend 4 days there in the Serengeti at the Four Seasons. And then from there, we take a flight, a small plane, and we fly over to the island of Zanzibar. Oh, I got to pause again. Fab Inc.
Fab Inc. We live in Massachusetts. We vacation by visiting family in Port Orange, Florida. Where would you take a tropical vacation?
Oh,
Well, I'm more of a tropical vacation type of gal. You're more of a
yeah. I'm not.
running and gunning.
Yeah.
Outdoors needs constant stimulation by doing things. Me? Oh, I don't know. Where would you take a typical vacation? That's a tropical. Okay, typical vacation. Still for me, a beach would be cool. That's why we kind of split this honeymoon into half safari, half. Well, I guess he hasn't gotten there yet, but
Yeah.
the last leg of the trip is in Zanzibar, which is an island off of Tanzania, and we'll be spending 4 days at the beach there. So I enjoy sipping a pina colada on the beach, enjoying the sun, but also doing some fun outdoor activities. So that's what we're splitting our honeymoon up in. What would you say typical vacation
Yeah, so
for
like
you?
if you come down here to Port Orange, Florida, some cool places, I would say the Florida Keys. If you've never
Mhm.
experienced the Florida Keys, you got to go there. That's a once in a lifetime
cool place,
experience. Then you got Miami Beach. That's a huge popular thing that people visit while they're here. St. Augustine Beach up north in the top of the state. That's a really cool place. And then over here in Tampa, we've got like St. Pete Beach and Clearwater Beach. Those are huge popular places as well. So to wrap up our announcement and our honeymoon, like she said, we're getting flown over to the island of Zanzibar, and we're staying at the Zuri Hotel. It's like beautiful, beautiful hotel on the beach. So we'll be doing some beach sitting, some snorkeling, some horse riding, some four-wheeling.
Beach sitting.
Yeah, I can't just sit on the beach. Like I'm gonna find a local who's got some fishing rods, and I'm catching an African fish for sure.
Yeah, you probably will be.
And then just to wrap it up, so our flights are about 25 hours. So during the flights, I'm gonna try my best to edit some videos. I've got lots of footage. So hopefully by the time we get back, I'll have a couple videos already edited and ready to push out to you guys.
And we'll be doing a big video or a couple videos on our honeymoon trip. So
yeah, so I touched on that in the beginning. So like I said, we partnered with Timbuktu and then also Four Seasons. Four Seasons partnered with us as well. And we're going to be making an overall video of the trip. We're going to be making like helpful videos for anybody that wants to do the same type of trip. We're going to go over and break down in details of like all the like what you had to do. So like the other day we had to go get some vaccines, like what were some of the ones we got, like typhoid. We had to get a couple vaccines that are recommended for over there. We have to get like COVID tests, rapid tests. We had to get visas, passports, all kinds of stuff for this trip. And we've got it all done and we're ready to leave this week. We're leaving and it's time to enjoy our honeymoon and relaxation together.
All we have to do is pack, which is stressful.
Yeah.
In itself. You can only bring a duffel bag, no more than 30 pounds, along with your backpack as you carry on. But I got us a lot of good clothes for this trip, a lot of earth tones like greens and browns. You can't wear blacks or navy blues. So we had to do some shopping for that.
To touch on that, I guess they have these things called tsetse flies. And I think they named them that because they make a sound like tsetse tsetse. Well, anyways, they bite like a horsefly down here. Like they bite very hard and they're attracted to blacks and blues. So Zoe's been so amazing. She's bought in like all kinds of safari colors. Like I'm gonna look like a straight up safari guide out there in Africa, all because she's gone shopping
Just wait
for
till you
us.
see your outfits.
Yeah, I haven't even seen them yet, but I'm gonna look awesome. All right, Sergeant
Cymek, what part of the trip are you excited to experience the most? Awesome question. Thanks for the super chat. Ooh, it's a toss up.
I gotta make it.
Rip that on. Make sure it's all the same.
Make it
same
even.
Thing. Definitely the safari. We have talked about the safari, going on a safari in the past, and then once we realized that's what we both want to do for a honeymoon, it kind of just clicked, and it was full on safari from there. So definitely seeing the animals, seeing what other types of creatures we can see, checking off the big 5 on our list.
Yeah, I think one of the things I'm really excited about is all the research that we've done. When you get there, you're assigned a guide. So whoever our guide's name is, I know one of the ones' names is Jonty. So Jonty is our guide for the full 4 days, and he's like basically becomes our best friend. So we explained to Jonty what we want to see, and he makes it happen. Like he knows where the rhino is in the crater.
They're safari pros.
Yeah, so that's what I'm really excited about, is to meet our guide and create some really good memories with them.
Dragon's Picks. Steve Irwin outfit. 100%. Yes. I literally looked that up and said that's what I wanted.
Yeah, so. Pretty much. I hope the shorts aren't too short though.
We'll see.
I got some white legs.
Bob's Wood Stuff. I missed the beginning. Is there a raffle for the super chats? Oh yes. For whoever joined a little bit later, right after the beginning, we are doing a raffle. If you do a super chat, we'll put your name in this bucket. And every time you do a super chat, we add your name again. And we'll be picking 2 winners. One will get this Rustic oak cutting board, and then another person will win a t-shirt.
And this is the t-shirt that I've brought out for now, but whoever's name gets drawn, you get the t-shirt of your choosing. So we also have
white. We don't have this one available right now, but we have this one in white, and then we have 2 different colored t-shirts, tank tops at the moment.
Yeah, so whatever t-shirt you want to choose, you get. All right. So yeah, that's our trip. We're really excited about it, guys. With that being said, we're going to be gone for like 14 days. We'll be out of commission, and hopefully you guys will survive without us pushing out a video during that time. I may get one edited this week and schedule it to push out during that trip. But you guys will just have to wait till we get back. And when we get back, we will do a live and let you know how it went. We're so excited.
Covering Californian. Enjoy the honeymoon. Thank you very much. We're so excited. We leave on Friday. So we're counting down the days. It's definitely the last leg before we leave, and all we have to do now is pack.
Yeah, it's going to be super awesome.
Yeah. Well, first we're going to a wedding in Tennessee.
Yep.
So we're leaving Friday to go to Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, going to a wedding there on Saturday, and then Sunday we're flying out and then heading over to Africa. While
we're in Tennessee, if it works out, I'm going to try and link up with Nathan from Out of the Woods. I know he's kind of close to that area, so I'm going to see if our schedules will work out, and I want to see if I can get with him. And if we do, of course, we'll probably take a picture and post it to our social media accounts.
He's been a big help and influence to us starting this channel and all the woodworking that we've done. So
yeah,
big thanks to Nathan.
Any of you guys who are interested in woodworking and sawmilling and you like watching our content, search Out of the Woods on YouTube. His channel will pop up. He's a legend sawmiller. He's been super helpful with everything. All right. So we're done with the announcement, and we're going to continue reading the comments. Guys, like I said in the beginning, if you do a super chat, it highlights it. So it makes it very easy to see. Otherwise, we're trying to scroll through and read all these little tiny comments. All right. See anything good?
Paul Wade, Hampton, howdy, wanted to drop in, say God bless you all, and thanks for hosting a live stream, sir and ma'am. Sincerely, Paul. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate your comment. Thanks for watching us. Let's see. I want to make sure I get everyone.
I see that up there. Oh. So it says, Zoe has many Brazilians on the live, the next to translate into Portuguese. So I'll look into it. I'll make a note of it. And after this, I'll look into making it where wherever you're watching, you can convert the language, because I do know that we have a lot of different countries and different regions watching our videos. So I've got to figure out how I can make the videos.
Like a closed caption?
Yeah, like
okay.
Maybe putting some captions on the videos. So
yeah.
All right. What about the ones that can't afford to do a super chat? My mom won't let me. Adam, we appreciate you. We're going to start doing some giveaways on our Instagram as well. For everybody watching, there's 223 people on here right now. Guys, if you're not following our Instagram account, make sure you follow it after this. If you just search Triple L Rustic Designs, we're trying to grow it. And like I've mentioned before, there's certain features we can't do on Instagram until we hit a certain amount of subscribers or followers. So please, after this, head over to our Instagram, follow that. You'll find Zoe's Instagram on there, follow her. And oh man, I'm getting a phone call. But yeah, follow our Instagram accounts. All right. Out of the Woods is an excellent channel. I agree, Edward. He's a great dude. We talk all the time, and he's been very helpful with us learning everything on the sawmill.
Jody, you guys watching Amish woodworking stuff? I'm not sure if any of the stuff that we've watched is Amish woodworking stuff. I know there's a lot in the area, but I'm not sure what we have watched. Or
yeah, I mean, we have like an Amish population here. It's like just south of us, and like I think it's like Sarasota, Bradenton. There's a huge Amish population. At some point, we want to go down there, explore some of those shops, and talk with some of them, and we'll probably make a video out of it. But my father grew up in Pennsylvania, right next to an Amish, like I would say community, or like an Amish area. So he's very familiar with Amish people and they're all like their whole lifestyle. So he's actually made some really cool like stuff. He used to put some oak on the lathe and turn it into some really cool bowls and stuff. So I'll have to look into some of the videos that they make.
Alan, got you a new IG follower here in Bartow last weekend. Ooh, excellent.
Nice. Thank you, Alan, for supporting our channel.
Edward Clausen, right now local sawmills are the best way to buy wood. Yes. Like we said earlier, I'm not sure if you missed it, but we have a lot of people coming to us for boards just because of the influx in prices at the big box stores. So right now, local sawmills, small businesses are the best way to buy things.
Yeah, I would always encourage people to support small businesses rather than the big box stores. Obviously, sometimes you got to go to the big box stores. We did for this dinner table because we needed wood quick and we wanted to make it for the Thanksgiving table. But if you can, get over to a local, like small lumber yard and support your local guys.
Sergeant Cymek, I went back and started watching some of your older videos. Your driveway skills are off the hook.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, he did an awesome job on our driveway. He did the driveway before we even like knew exactly or had plans to build a house. So the driveway was an absolute lifesaver in building the house. And without that, our land here is pretty low. So when it rains a lot, it gets pretty wet. Without the driveway, we would have never been able to build the house, or the whole yard would be ripped up just from all the mud. Yeah,
it was pretty expensive, but it was nowhere near what it would have cost if we would have hired somebody. So for anybody out there looking to create your own driveway, we've got a video on the Home Between the Oaks channel. It covers the whole process pretty good. And if it helps you out, hopefully it can teach you how to make a driveway as well.
See, hi, Randy.
Let's see.
Can you make a surfboard to hang on the wall?
Have
you made a surfboard?
So not a full-size surfboard. Like I haven't made one, but I've been looking recently. One of our partners, Crafted Elements, just came out with a mini surfboard mold. So basically you take 2 pieces of wood, put it in the mold and pour some epoxy in there and make a really cool like mini surfboard. So we'll be making some of those. And then as far as like a big surfboard, I've had one customer ask me if I can cut like 1/2-inch thick board on the sawmill so they can use to make like a skim board or a surfboard. And I told him I could, but I don't know how that process would turn out. So we haven't yet, but it'll be on the list in the future. All right, Recovering Californian. Man, you're killing it with these super chats. Thank you so much.
What was the worst paid job you've ever had?
I got my answer, but you can tell me your answer.
You go ahead.
All right, so when I was, let's see, worst paid.
Worst paid job you've ever had?
Worst, what was the worst paid? So I would say McDonald's. When I was 16, I gave up baseball, sports, and I got a job at McDonald's. I think that is what molded my life into I would say a successful life, because I started working at 16 and it kept me away from getting in trouble. But back then, I'm pretty sure it was like $7 and something. And as a kid, as 16 years old, getting like a paycheck for like 2 weeks it was like 200 something dollars. I was like, heck yeah, I'm buying a new tree stand. But
Of course.
But now looking at that, it's like, holy crap, I don't know how I couldn't survive off of that now. But luckily minimum wage has gone up.
Brian Williams said being a cop. Well, you ain't wrong. For me, the word, man, I feel like I don't have one. I worked in the restaurant industry for 7 or 8 years before working for the local sheriff's office. And I actually really enjoy the hospitality industry. It's fun. You meet a lot of people. It's hustle. I love the hustle. So it was hard work, and the pay wasn't always the best, but there's a lot of experience to be earned in the restaurant industry.
Yeah, and just to touch on that, I would say the best paying job that I've ever had is now this YouTube channel.
Yeah.
100%. If you guys don't follow Outdoors with the Morgans, he just walked away from his entire career to pursue his YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. Guys, there's big money behind YouTube. It's super powerful. You got to know how to work it, unlock it, and there's a lot of potential. So
people want to learn, so they go to YouTube. I mean, everything that we have questions about, we go to YouTube, search YouTube videos. So if you have something you can teach people, show people, that's what people are looking for on YouTube. So I always encourage anyone to try to make a YouTube channel, and go from there and see how it goes.
Yeah, I've all my friends I've encouraged, like, just start a YouTube channel. Start it and pick your hobby and start making some videos about it. You never know what's going to take off. There's huge followings behind everything. Like this glass, there's a huge following behind those people that rub the glass and it makes like the singing noise. You never know what's going to take off on YouTube.
Okay, let's see what else we got.
Guys, we're at 57 minutes right now. We're going to take this to fire. If you guys didn't just hear that, the fire alarm just went off. Oh man. Hope something
interesting.
We're
just gonna ignore that.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, we're at 57 minutes. We're gonna take it to 1 hour and 15 minutes for this live.
All right, so we got a few more minutes left.
Right at 1 hour and 15 minutes is when we'll do the drawing. All right. So if you want to get in the drawing, drop a super chat. You got about 17 minutes left.
Chris Carr is fantastic. Love your channel, and it's amazing what you do with timber. Keep it up. Thank you, Chris. We're excited to get more products to you guys. As soon as we get this kiln, we'll be pushing out things like crazy. So keep watching.
Kevin Duffy said, hi, I see this video below and have it waiting to watch after you guys are done. I've been wanting to get into doing videos, but not so good in front of the camera. Got to have a personality. Yeah. I would say you don't really have to have a personality. Every person's unique. And just like with that being said, that you're going to find tons of people that have your exact same personality or something resembles it. So no matter what your personality is, start the videos. You never know. Like I try to tell people, you can start a video making a time lapse, just set up a camera, film whatever you're doing, and then come back afterwards, play the video on your computer and just talk over it. It's called voiceover, and it works really well. Like our dining room table is our 3rd most viewed video, and that whole thing was just voiceover.
And that was one of the first ones we did. And to jump off of that, I'm pretty shy, and I've never been in front of the camera, photo, video person at all. So I've gotten more comfortable with it now that we do it all the time. But at first I was like, whoa, pictures and videos, and I have to talk in front of a camera? Heck no. Yeah. But you get more comfortable with it, and you just kind of find your own style, and you'll be surprised that people will enjoy what you're putting down.
Yeah, and you don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to make a blooper video at some point.
So many bloopers.
Wait till you see how many times we mess up. But it's all about, at the end, the editing. You just cut out the part that are good and keep stacking it in a sequential order, and it flows together. So definitely start it. No matter what, just try it. Start making some videos.
Okay, we got Recovering Californian. New house is haunted. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Already.
Tell them about the fire alarms. I'll write your names
Okay,
down.
so these fire alarms, they've been going off. At first, they were going off a couple times. Kind of weird. No fire. It's fine. We kind of let it be. And then we reached out to the builder, and they fixed it. But that was weird. Since they've been fixed, like that was, and before when it was going off, it'd go off like a couple times. And so we're like, oh no, there's a fire somewhere. But that was just like a one-time deal. And
that was weird.
And our body cam just went off in the back.
Yep, it's definitely haunted.
Definitely haunted.
Fab Inc. I see you dropped another super chat. So Fab Inc. and Recovering California, and you guys are going back and forth, killing it. You guys have got, I think you both have at least 5 entries in here already.
The two of you are very humble and very well spoken. Thank you for your live chat. Thank you for that. We appreciate the super chat and that nice comment.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't think people get to experience our true personalities or like our full personalities in the videos, because a lot of the videos are edited for a certain purpose, like to get the message across. But these lives, we get to interact with you guys and you get to see our true personalities. Cold
Beer Ranch. Ooh, I like that name. Just started watching. Love the channel. Great job, Zoe, and that guy next to you. LOL.
I'm her cheap labor.
That's my yeah, exactly.
All right.
Nice Cold Beer Ranch.
You're going in the bucket.
Woo. Dirt Boss. How long have you been doing YouTube? Well,
there you go. We mentioned it earlier,
but for a while before this.
Yeah, that's true. So I've been messing around with YouTube since like I think 2010-ish, 2011. I think is when I first made my first YouTube channel. I've had all kinds of different videos, from hunting to fishing to shooting guns to working out to all kinds of crazy videos. For a while there, it took off and I was making some decent money, and then YouTube changed its policies. And that's what's so scary about YouTube, is at any point they can change their policies. They could tomorrow say, oh, just kidding, you have to have 100,000 subscribers to start getting paid. And just like that, they could pause our payments again. So that part's kind of scary, but that's how it was in the past. I was getting paid. They changed their policy. I stopped getting paid for like 2 years. And now since we've started this whole Sawmill YouTube, just skyrocketed.
And then our other channel, Home Between the Yolks, when did we start that one?
Yeah, we started that, I would say like
a year and a half ago, maybe?
Yeah, like
when we first started working on the property, when we first got it, and then was doing a lot of the labor on it. That's when we started Home Between the Yolks. Yeah. So it's been about a year and a half for that, and then
that channel's taken off as well. We Home Between the Yolks is over 7,000 subscribers because of you guys. So thank you guys very much. That channel's doing very well. We need to focus more on that channel.
Yeah.
We have a ton of projects that we want to film, but there's only
the time. Yeah.
Only so much time.
J Campos, great channel. Congrats and have fun on your safari. Send the DM for possible apparel and headwear swag. League Legacy. Thank you for the super chat. We'll check our messages and get back to you on that. Sergeant Cymek, any new product ideas in the future?
Tell them some of the ideas.
Let's see.
With the epoxy. Tell them about our epoxy partnerships and stuff.
You know more about that, about the partnerships, but we have been pushing out a lot of coasters. Coasters have been going. We actually just got a new, what's it called? Mold specifically for coasters. So we put a lot more of those. Charcuterie boards. You guys love charcuterie boards and cutting boards with the epoxy in the middle. We got some ideas for clocks. Someone asked for a live edge cookie clock. So we just got to dry all our wood, and then we'll, ideas will come. But if you guys have any ideas specifically of what you want, let us know, and then we can add them to the list.
We when we get back from our trip, we're becoming an ice epoxy distributor. So with that being said, we'll be able to sell epoxy to our local customers, and then we're also going to be starting to just pump out all kinds of crazy epoxy, basically like river tables and small river charcuterie boards. So a lot of our projects are going to include epoxy. Ricky.
Hello from Minnesota. Glad to be here. Thank you, Ricky. We're adding your name. Vicky Ventures. We're adding your name to the bucket. Julio Navarez. Put me in the drawing. Hi from Seattle. My wife loved her cutting board. Oh, that's so good to hear. Thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for letting us know. And we love that good feedback on our products.
And thank you for supporting us by purchasing some of our products. Julio's bought, I think, a couple things off of our Etsy. If you guys don't know We have an Etsy account. It'll be in the link in the description below, or if you search TripleLRusticDesigns.com, down in like one of the links at the top, you can click on it and it'll take you directly to our Etsy account. So Julio, thanks for your support. We're going in the bucket.
Got some up here, I think.
All right, guys, 10 minutes.
Woo!
10 minutes till the drawing.
Let's see. Adam Irwin, thanks everybody. Keep hitting the thumbs up, more for them. Yes.
I see one I want to touch on. So if you guys haven't figured out, my mom has made a YouTube channel. It's called Kristy Larson with a K. So Kristy Larson, if you search that as soon as this is over with, she has a channel that focuses on all the farm animals at like our shop at our farm. So when Zoe's out there playing with the horses and the goats and stuff, and then just as far as like the everyday routine on the farm, that's what my mom's channel focuses on. So after this is over, head over to Kristy Larson's channel and make sure you drop a subscribe. She's also just got monetized recently, so she's doing pretty good, making some revenue from YouTube as well.
And she's much more consistent than we are.
Yeah,
she pushes out videos all the time.
Yeah,
we haven't gotten our consistency down yet. So
yeah, she's putting out a video pretty much every day, and they're really cool videos about all the farm animals.
Let's see, Thunderlaw, what is the best wood for work and why? I guess it depends what the wood is for. We make a lot of our products with cedar.
Yeah, I can touch on that. So we have a lot of oak and we have a lot of red cedar. Well, not a lot of red cedar, but we have red cedar, and then we have a lot of pine. Pine is great for all your projects, like your outside projects and stuff. The oak is really, really dense, really hard wood, but the problem is our oak isn't dried yet. We have some thin, like 1 inch, 3/4 inch boards that are dry. They turning out great. That's what actually this cutting board is made out of, a piece of red oak. So they can turn out really cool, but the cedar, all of our cedar is dry, fully dry. So that's what we've been really using right now while we're waiting for everything else to dry. We're using that red cedar, and we've been making some super cool stuff. Like the charcuterie boards that are sitting there at the shop right now waiting for me to sand are so awesome. Like they turned out great, and the cedar is very easy to work with. Like I know everybody says that it's bad for the blades on the sawmill, but as far as like sanding and working with cedar, super easy.
Very easy.
The oak is a lot harder.
Sylvia Forever 123. Are you bringing any wood back from the motherland to do a piece?
Oh man.
No, we are not. There's
the
strict rules.
The restrictions for the
about bringing stuff back to and from. But that would be amazing.
Yeah, we've got weight.
Really cool.
We've got weight restrictions. Like we're only allowed to have like a small flexible duffel bag, and then it can't be more than 33 pounds. So I was really wanting to go to the Wood Miser in Africa while we were out there. I don't think it's anywhere near where we're going to be, but that would have been so cool to stop by there, because I know they're a big fan of us as well. They watch a lot of our stuff and they comment on our stuff from the Wood Miser in Africa.
Kevin Stevens, I can't get the products I want from your Etsy delivered to Ontario, Canada.
Oh,
we're working
Kevin.
on that, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm sorry, man. I've been so busy. I'm working on that, and I'll get that fixed where we can ship to Canada, because a lot of the stuff that we're getting, like the molds and the epoxy, those are coming out of Canada. So they're shipping to us. I've got to be able to figure out how to ship to you guys.
Let's go up a little bit. I think we missed a couple.
Oh, Swamp Cat wants this black hat. Zoe got this hat made for me, and it's really cool. Like it turned out really awesome. So we're gonna make some of those. She got this one the other day as like a test, like a trial.
I got this as a trial.
That one turned out cool too.
Yeah, it turned out really nice. I wanted something that's more my style and fits me better. These
are the Richardson 112s. Awesome fitting hat. Like they got the snapback, and I know everybody hates when I wear my hat backwards, but
no, why is
they fit really well as a backwards or frontwards hat. So we'll get these. We'll start to get some of these in stock, and we'll push it out on the social media accounts whenever we do.
Firehawk, Colorado. What's your website?
There you go. So it's TripleLRusticDesigns.com. Very simple. Same as our YouTube name, Triple L. Just put it all together. TripleLRusticDesigns.com.
Let's see.
All right, guys, we've got like just over 5 minutes left. If you want to get in this drawing to see if you win a cutting board or a t-shirt, you got 5 minutes to drop a super chat.
Gary, did you think about making fire starter blocks out of the sawdust? Oh, I haven't even thought about that.
I
Have you
did.
thought about it?
Yeah. So I've looked into it, and it's on the project list. Like we always say, there's not enough time to accomplish everything. I want to make like a piece that I can put on the Wolf Ridge log splitter that I can take sawdust, put it in like a pipe, and then take like another pipe, a smaller pipe, and compact the sawdust in the pipe and make like actual like firewood pellets. Like it'll come out looking like a giant piece of rabbit food, but you'll be able to take that, put it in the fire, and then light it on fire. And
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so it's on the list of projects.
Ooh.
If you can't tell, we're talking really fast, trying to get
all these in. Stan Wiggins, can you purchase certified harvested wood and arrange for it to be shipped home at the end of your trip? I don't know the specifics on that. I mean, we're not even able to, I don't even think we're able to take
yeah. We'll look when
money out of the country.
Yeah, we'll look when we're over there and see. It would be pretty cool to bring back like a piece of something out there and turn it into something to hang up here on the wall to remember forever.
Kevin Stevens, what's the best way to find a local sawmill as down to earth and honest as you two? Well, thank you for that. Best way to find a local sawmill?
I would go either on your phone on like Google Maps or Apple Maps, search sawmill, or just search your area in Google. Like for example, Plant City. If you go on and you search Plant City sawmill, ours is I think like the first one that pops up, but then we have like 2 or 3 others here locally. They're all great guys. I've talked with all of them. We've made friends with all of them. One of them I just met the other day, and we're going to make a video together because he makes some really cool stuff, and he brings hardwoods down from like Kentucky, like black walnut and all kinds of cool stuff. And he makes really, really cool designs. So be looking for a video partnering with him in the near future. Oh, there we go.
73 Ford Man 351. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you very much. We are super, super excited. We'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, that's going to be
doing a big video on it.
I think so. There's like no cellular service out there, but I'm pretty sure because the Four Seasons is such a high-end resort, I think they have Wi-Fi. So I've seen some videos of people like posting Instagram stories from there. So follow our social media accounts and be looking for the stories.
Hi, Train Zoe from Papa. Hi, Papa. Thanks for watching. Supporter. I love our family supporters.
Yeah, thanks. Our families are awesome, both sides. We've got great support on both sides of our family. So thank you guys for all watching. And
Sergeant Cymek, love the brand. Who came up with the logo design?
Oh.
So I did this one initially just to make this hat. This was like a Christmas present for him. Initially, before he made this one, the one that's on the shirt, he came up with this one.
So this one, I just like sat down and
I
didn't even use like a logo maker. I just sat down on the computer and took some stuff and like put it how I thought it would look cool. And that's how we landed. So you've got like some trees in the background. You got the axe, which I don't think people realize this. The axe is the L. So TripleLRusticDesigns. A lot of people call me and they're like, hey, is this TripleRusticDesigns?
And then in the handle of the axe is a little Florida.
Yeah, there's a little Florida symbol right in the handle.
Ooh, okay. Fab Inc. You talked about your youth, your careers, family, wedding, and honeymoon. How about, do you plan on having kids?
There you go.
Yes, we do. We do plan on that. You guys will probably be in the loop with that as well. But we want to get our honeymoon down first, and we have a couple more things that we want to achieve and complete before we go on the next step. Yeah,
Zoe's working on her master's degree right now. She's way smarter than me. So she's working on her master's degree, and once that's, I'd say like halfway done, or at least like pretty much done, then we'll start.
We've been talking about it.
Yeah, we do plan to have kids though.
73 Ford Man 351. Enjoy y'all's channel. Thank you for enjoying this. We're gonna push out videos. We want to be more consistent with you guys, but it's hard when we have so much going on. But hopefully after the honeymoon, we'll be able to focus.
All right, guys, 1 minute left. If you want to get in this drawing.
Julio, might as well put me in again. Yes,
Julio, you're in there twice, my brother.
Sergeant Cymek, great design. Do you bumper stickers?
Is that 2 more?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
We don't have bumper stickers yet, but that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah. So the other day, I was on a website looking at stickers, and I almost pressed order but then shipping was like $30 for some stickers, and I canceled the order.
Yeah, but we'll definitely be getting some, and we'll let you guys know when we have them in. 734 Man 351. Also, watch out for Out of the Woods. Really like his channel.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's been a big helpful influence on us.
Oh, 73 Man's in again.
He's in again. He
Quick
wants
work.
this.
Making me write fast like at work. All right, guys.
All right, it is time up, and we're gonna do the drawing now.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
So I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shake them up, mix them up, and then Zoe will close her eyes and she will draw one name out of the bucket.
The first one is for the cutting board.
Oh, let me mix them up good, because
Okay, I'm not looking.
I want to make sure the guys who went in first also have a fair chance.
Yeah, mix it up good.
All right, so you think that guy that's mixed up pretty good? Hold on.
Oh, I'm eyes closed.
I'm making sure. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Eyes closed. One name for the cutting board.
Sergeant Cymek.
Oh, there you go. All right, Sergeant Cymek, you got
the
yourself
cutting board.
a rustic red oak cutting board, or you can use it as like a cheese board, a serving tray, or if your kids misbehave,
Oh,
you got a paddle like we used to in the old days. It's got our TripleLRusticDesigns logo on it. Let me put it up closer there.
Was that the one with the
Let's see.
branding iron or with the electric one?
It's not getting in focus because I think it sees Zoe. There we go. All right, let's see. So anyways, this is a brand from the custom brand shop, the first video that we did. So it's not perfect like it would be with we've got a laser as well.
That's why our name's Rustic.
Yeah,
Designs.
so it's Rustic. It's a Rustic brand and a Rustic cutting board, but it's yours. I will have this shipped out tomorrow. Good job. Thanks for all your contributions. All right.
All right.
So now for a t-shirt of their choosing. Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm ready.
Okay, so second drawing, t-shirt of your choosing. Whoever it is gets to pick out a t-shirt. You ready? Pick one.
This one?
Yep, but there you go.
Fab Ink.
Woo! All right, Fab Ink. You just got yourself whatever t-shirt you want. Both Sergeant Cymek and I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but both Sarge and Fab Ink, shoot me an email. It's in our email is in the description of every single one of our videos, and just look in any of the videos below. Shoot me an email and we'll discuss getting these shipped to you and all your contact information. All right. I think that's it, guys.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure we got another live in before our honeymoon. Yep. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everyone who did a super chat. Love you guys, and we wouldn't be doing this honeymoon without you. So
yep. Yeah, like she's saying, and like I said in the beginning, you guys, all you support, all you viewers, you guys paid for our entire honeymoon from watching the videos and liking the videos, subscribing to the videos. You guys don't realize how far that goes when you hit that thumbs up button, you leave a comment on the video, and you subscribe to the channel. So thank you guys. Many more giveaways to come.
Yes.
I'm thinking this. Yeah, this was fun. We should have done that on our first one.
I know. We're learning, guys.
Yeah.
We're new to this.
The next live, I think I've got a good idea. The next live, we'll be giving away a custom epoxy made charcuterie board.
Oh.
So it's gonna be awesome. So all right, guys, we're wrapping it up. We will see you on the next live.
See ya.
See ya.